guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosie if you're new here, and welcome. This is an update of my life. This is a life update video today, and I'm going to be talking about diet, dating, my emotional health, my mental health, and where I am. So if you want to see and listen, I guess, to my life, please keep watching. Okay, I just wanted to pop in here really quickly and do a bit of a disclaimer. My mental and emotional health are like the same thing, and like I talked about them like they were the same thing, so please excuse that. Like my mental health, I meant like mental health, and then I had emotional health before that, because I mean like in the way that I spoke about them, they were both emotional things. So like it might just be me being like, what the heck am I on about, but that's how I like looked at them. Also, I get really real in this video. Like I don't put in details, but I do get real about how I'm feeling and like emotionally how I'm dealing with everything and being away, and I think that's really important. So if you want to see a real version of Rosie, you know, being like, I spilled a lot, like not spilled a lot like tea, but how I was feeling emotionally, and I think that's really important to do on the internet. So
keep watching, please. Okay, like, disclaimer to the disclaimer, what the heck was I doing at the end of that? Okay, I'm done now, please. Yeah, I'm done.
I made a video a wee while ago. It was called Dear Boys, and basically things boys shouldn't do on dates, because I guess I have a dating life now. I don't that sounds really weird for me to say, because it's one of those things where I went on singular dates, not more than one with one person, and most of them didn't go very well. There was two that, yeah, I think only two that I liked and enjoyed going on a date with them, and one of them was really similar to one of my friends back home, and the other one, he was just a real gentleman, but he left the next day. So what do you do? So dating sort of haven't, since I am where I am now, and then yes, I'm currently single, we're doing good, we're living life, and it's fine, it's great. Diet, okay, so since 2016 originally I went vegan for 6 months, and then I went vegetarian, and now I don't have like a name for what I eat. I just eat mainly plant-based, and then I eat fish and egg and dairy occasionally. I try to keep it as clean as possible, but there's some things that, you know, I'm in a different environment, I don't have control completely over what I eat. So, and I don't mean in the sense of I can't control myself, I mean like I living with people that buy food, I don't buy food for myself, and it's just a different scenario situation, and it's fine, and I'm living with it, and it's, my body's like happy enough with what I'm eating that it's not like unhappy with me in the sense, if that makes sense. That was a really weird way to put it, but yeah, I'm plant-based at the moment, but I don't rule out eating things. Like I still do not eat any red meats or like chicken and turkey and things like that. I don't eat any of that. My body hasn't liked that sort of food for a very long time, so I'm not about to start. But yeah, that's sort of what that all is. Emotional health. So a wee bit of a backstory. I moved from my home on March 26th, and I arrived March 28th in Madrid. I spent 3 months in Madrid. That was an up and down roller coaster. I had quite a few life experiences there that definitely changed my out view on quite a lot of things and made me more conscious of people and everything basically. And I met some lovely human beings. I did my TEFL qualification there. I learned that I need to be more thorough when checking for where I'm living, because my room was a mess, and the people a few of the people I lived with were really great, but the others were just not fun at all. I got to experience Spanish culture, and I realized there are a lot of things I didn't like about it, and there was stuff that happened that I realized that they're very misogynistic and male dominant, in the sense of like men have more power than women, and like everyday situations, which really didn't bode well with me, because in New Zealand it's very 50-50, and yeah, there were a few things that happened that I was just like, this isn't emotionally a good place for me to be. And then my passport ran out, so I left. And then, yeah, I think I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm not at 100% with my emotional health, like in the sense of how I feel about everything. I'm not happy 100% of the time, which no one is. But I think it's really important to know that I'm not 100% happy. Like, I know that I'm not, and I know that I have moments where I'm super happy and like it's great, and then I have moments where I'm not very happy and like I want to cry, and that's okay too. So my emotional health is probably like on a scale of 1 to 10. Emotionally, 1 being like I'm very depressed, and then like 10 being like I'm on top of the world, probably like a 6. And then it changes, you know, depending on my mood, depending on the day, depending on how I'm feeling, how much sleep I've had, all of that fun stuff. And then my mental health, I've been feeling really lonely. I cried to the camera for like a good 20 minutes the other day because, how do I say this? So I moved, and then I like moved to stay with family, and then I got a job, and then I moved again, and I got really like lonely, and I got really upset with myself because I shouldn't have felt that way, and that's not the case. Like it was a long time coming. I only cried once in Madrid, and that was the first night I got there because I was drained and exhausted and just like felt really alone then. And then I got here to where I am now, and I realized, yeah, I'm really alone here too. And that wasn't like, I needed to acknowledge it. And I think it was the first time that I sort of like really resonated that I missed my family. Like I missed home in the sense of my mum and my dad and my brother, and like missed having friends around, and missed having the familiarity of like my bedroom and like my house and where I live, and like knowing that I can just pop down to a shop and like that I'd probably know someone. And I had that, and like that was really hard, I think, to acknowledge anyway in the first place, because I'm really stubborn when it comes to everything, including my feelings. And normally I'm like, no, I'm fine, like I can deal with this, we're good. And like I couldn't deal with it, and like I needed to acknowledge that I felt really lonely, and it's okay. Like I get upset about it, but it's not like, I don't want to cry. It's not like the end of the world, in the sense of like I know it's gonna get better. And like I think what really pushed me over the limits and made me really upset was I called my mum that day, and like she was crying on the phone, and she wasn't crying, but she was trying really hard not to, and like I could see it, and that made me really upset because I didn't want to see my mum sad. And like there's just stuff going on at home at the moment that I'm kind of like, I wish I could be there to help, but also at the same time like I know it's better if I'm not there. And like I'm kind of torn in between of like I can help more here, but then I can also help more. Yeah, it's just like a bit of a, it's one of those things, I guess. I mean, I don't like mix of emotions that sort of made that get to that point. And like just seeing mum like that made me really upset, and it made me acknowledge also that I miss them a lot. And that was good to acknowledge that and like come to the conclusion of like how I felt and things, and then be like, okay, this is this emotion, this is how I'm feeling, this is how I need to deal with it, and like push through it in the sense of like understanding the emotion and everything. So that happened. So my mental health is like fine. I guess I'm just going like this all the time, which is a part of life, and like stuff happening. And like I have one friend here like my friends all live in other countries, and I don't have any other friends outside like one here, and we've only seen each other once, so that's like different too, I think, because in Madrid like I knew that I was going into a TEFL course that would have multiple other people, and that I'd have people around me, and it was a really intense month, and that really helped. And then I met people through other people, and like that really helped. And then, you know, I spent every single day with someone, or almost every day with someone. Like I go out and have coffee with someone, you know, that sort of stuff. Like that was really important. So yeah, that's sort of that. And then where I am now, where I am with like my life is I'm currently fine, like I'm doing okay. It's gonna get better and it's gonna get worse. I mean, like, I'm currently on an adventure and a life experience that has to have good and bad for it to be worth it, because I need to learn life lessons from this, and I also need to have a really good experience and have all really good memories and things. So I'm gaining knowledge every single day of life and different things and how to overcome things, and I'm learning new things all the time. Oh my gosh, I forgot my French last night. No. Oh, that's so annoying. Anyway, totally off topic. You just made me realize something. Thank you. Yeah, so that's okay. Like, I'm feeling fine now. Just felt really overwhelmed the other day, but underwhelmed and overwhelmed, I think. But I've realised I need to plan every single weekend for the next 6 months or whatever to do stuff, and then that will get me through. Like, everything is happening now, but I need to have this job and everything. And then where I am right now, I'm currently in Northern Ireland, right at the border, in a tiny little village. It's tiny, there is no bus to the town, and I know no one besides the family that I'm with, because I'm currently au pairing for a family of 4, 2 kids, and that's really interesting. It's a learning curve for sure. I'm growing from it, and I'm experiencing things and understanding the way I want eventually my children to grow up, and like, yeah, life experience, learning curve, which is good. And yeah, I just wanted to like come on here, update everyone, because I feel like most of my friends, you guys watch this, and a lot of like my really close friends I haven't spoken to in quite a while, just because they've been busy, I've been busy, and like this was a really good roundup of everything that's happening in my life to a degree. Like, it's not story times or anything, because some of them are really embarrassing and I don't really want to put them on the internet, but you know, just like what's happening, what's going on, how I'm feeling, like my life right now. It's a little bit crazy and hectic, and I might, if you want me to go in more depth about how I'm feeling, like emotionally, and why I'm feeling that way, and like how I'm dealing with it, let me know, because it gets better. It's getting better. I'm feeling it right now that it's getting better, and I'm just diving deep into YouTube, basically, in the sense of like I want to post more and put more out there, which is really exciting. And then you know, all that fun stuff. So yeah, that was sort of my life update. I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on my post notifications. I post like 3-4 times a week, and comment down below on what you want to see next. If you did like this video, please click the like, because it means that you want to see more of this, which lets me know what kind of videos you want to see from me and everything. So yeah, let me know on that, and I will catch you in my next video. Again, thank you so much for watching. This was just a life update of like what's going on in my life and how I'm feeling, and like to a degree, I guess, and where I am, which is exciting. But yeah, I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.